Just a fat fuck coming in with his bag of stairs. Oh, that was a clean rip. See that for a clean rip? That was some of the smoothest shit I've ever done. Oh! It was rock one. Not only am I out of breath from walking up from downstairs, I'm out of breath from eating. So fat. I'm so minging. Hello. We good? We good? Are you good? Am I good? I think we're good. Oh, you little fucking saggy bastard. What was I going to say? Welcome back to the first... Well, no, hang on. It's not the first news of the year. It's the first news video I'm recording. Is it the first news video of the year? Or is it the second? Don't side-eye me like that, mate. I'm not giving you them. I just wanted you to answer the question. Restrain yourself, dog! Restrain yourself! You shall not pass! We've had many of these fucking talks, pal. You do as I command thee. You do what... The fucking Rock come back on Raw the other day. That was absolutely mental, wasn't it? Give a little head of the table speech like he's going to fight Roman. I'm so down for that shit. That's got anything to do with the news. But no, yeah, I think this time the second... It's the first news I'm recording, but I think it's the second... These intros are getting more and more rambly out there. No wonder we can't progress on the... Even though there's been so much love on the channel lately, I can't... Don't yawn. I can't get over it, visuals. You guys are fucking absolute... fucking best of the best. Well, quick shout out, right? Hopefully the picture's blasted over my screen. I said it not long ago, right? I said it not too long ago to Chris, that Godzilla from -1, when he's in the water chasing after the boat, it gives me Optimus vibes when he's sleeping on the couch, and I managed to get that rare picture. Is that not the same fucking vibe? The fuck? Little mini Godzilla in my house. In the house. But Godzilla's got nice, rugged, hard skin. I feel like you've got anything but. Does that feel quite like a massage? We got visuals. This was, well, it was given, but it was kind of stolen by the girlfriend. Oh my god, we got one of them, like, it's like a little hand. I don't know if that is supposed to be a thumb or if it's like a weird, like, you know, Bigfoot foot. It doesn't look very hand-like. But like it's a giz. I was scratching Optimus with it, and I don't know if he liked it or not, or if he just wants to chew it. But oh my, it's one of them you're like, Can you get off me, please? I just want to show the visuals of my sexual pleasure when I hit the spot. Everything is, once you start, I kind of don't want to stop because you get all them like, oh, I see right behind the ear. I can feel my right nipple becoming solid. I don't know if it erect. Does your nipple get erect? I don't know. Do you like it or not, dog? You seem more curious when I scratch you with it. But yeah, cheers, girlfriend. Stolen. It's beautiful and amazing. I've literally given myself goosebumps on the leg. No! Restrain yourself, boy. Stop it. Right, one sec. Naughty. 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 I can feel your tail wag. You can't... I'm telling you what... Naughty. Hey. That nearly went up your nose. Do your chin. No, I'll do your chin. Is that no good? Look at all your sagginess that you can't get to. And well, you can probably get to that bit, can you? Look at that, behind the ear. Dogs like behind the ear, don't they? No, that's all you want it for. That's all you want it for. You're not enjoying being scratched. Please. Ha-ha! Just slid through your fat gob. And the best thing is, it's just... So you can have like a mini scratch. Welcome to the visual, guys, where I just scratch my dog. There'll be somebody out there that enjoys this sort of shit. You can have start. Scratch. Ah. That hits both spots then. My tummy and my neck. Nom fucking nom. Destroy this bit of paper, that'll do. Go destroy, the visuals are seen you. Don't worry, he will not eat it before he was like, oh my god, you don't. He just won't. He will tear it up to as many pieces as you possibly can, just look at me and go, I made this mess, you clean it up, you prick, because my dog's a jock. But, hopefully, visuals, your year has started off very well. Have you got your hot beverages or Coca-Cola-based beverages at the ready? We're a couple of weeks in, or a week or so, whatever the fuck it is. So, how many times have I said, but, I'm like David Beckham doing an interview. I know I've just insulted David Beckham there, but I actually really do love him. Every crimbo, I get a David Beckham body wash and like deodorant. But to this day, I've never been able to have the sex appeal of David Beckham. I remain a cave troll. Oh, what's going to happen this year, visuals? We've got a whole year ahead of us. What fucked up crazy shit's going to happen? I went on a weird like sort of hinge of like, I don't believe conspiracies, but I love talking about them and I love hearing about them. But after Leave the World Behind like a month or so ago, I've been seeing a lot more like government-y, space, war, end of the world shit. And I went down a little rabbit hole with that, and I'm like, oh, great, because loads of people saying, this is the year, 2024, this we'll see this happen, and this is going to happen, and solar flares are going to come in, internet's and that's going to go down, so prepare to, well, I'll be fucked, wouldn't I? How will I reach the millions of fans if the internet goes down? I'll have to do, like, I don't know, I'll have to draw an episode and send it out to everybody. What the fuck? So, yeah, I don't know if 2024 is going to bring epicness. So we do have a lot of great films, though, because that's the way I weigh shit. Stuff that's going to destroy the world, cinema. Oh, and lots of stuff that I can't afford, like Funkos and Lego and stuff like that, and Pokemon cards. Stuff that I really want, but I'm like, I'm broke as fuck. End of the world, or just nerdy shit. I mean, they both are equally important. Actually, stop fucking rambling on. It's your fault, dog. You make me ramble on. We'll actually get with this week's stories. But we have a common trend on this channel, right, visuals. We either do a lot of people getting their dicks mutilated or stuff with birds. It was either last week or the week before we had like the crow or the blackbird, whatever it is, terrorising the village. But we have more birds. And this time it's seagulls. Seagulls held us hostage for 6 days. Angry birds in horror attack on pensioners. That's right, there's some seagulls literally had a couple of people hostage for 6 days. Now, I don't know if the seagulls broke into the house and they had them at fucking gunpoint, but like a wing point sort of shit, or if they were just outside the house. Every time they went outside, the seagulls like, fuck you, Dave! Fuck you there, you bunch of cunts! And that's how they did it, because a seagull would hold a person hostage because they'll want their food, because seagulls are fat, greedy little bastards, aren't they? They'll literally swoop down at anything. I'm assuming, give us your harvest, give us your crumpets, give us your fucking, what else would seagulls eat anything? I know they will eat like meat and shit, won't they? They're a bit vulture-like and stuff like that. But the idea that these two probably lovely old people, you know, probably got through the war together or some shit, you know, they've been together. I've been with my lovely Vivian since we were 14. That's a bit noncy, pal. But we've been together since we were both 14. And now we're lovely. We've got a little home in Hertfordshire, but there's seagulls outside ready to just fucking attack us. And, you know, he just wants to go water his lilies, and she wants to put the washing out with the car. Like, the seagulls are still here, Dave. I know, Vivian, we're fucked. And they've just been barricading their house because of these seagulls. There again, I do fancy my chances with a seagull anyway. I don't know how old these pensioners are. They might be really like old, a bit weak. They could be. But if a seagull comes to me, yes, it'd probably get a few licks in because it's quicker than me and whatnot. But I feel like if a seagull was trying to keep me hostage and it attacked, I think I could just grab it and sort of like, fuck off. I wouldn't. I don't like animal cruelty. And I think the seagulls know not to mess with me. I'm a seagull's worst nightmare. But poor pensioners. This one can't be literal, okay? I didn't do any more diving into it because my stupid little head took it literally. But it says, Britain's fattest woman ate fridge and died. Now, it's a tragedy that she's died. It's fucking horrible that she's died. But does it mean she ate the actual fridge? Am I being a moron there? Or did she eat the entire contents of the fridge? Because when I hear that, to me, she's looked at it and thought, everything's gone. I've had all the tuna, I've had all the chocolate. I don't know if you keep chocolate in your fridge, some people do. I've had all the eggs and bakey wakey. Fuck it, we'll eat the plastic and metal in the fridge. And then it's like all gone into it. Oh fuck, I can't digest metal, and died. Is that how it happened? Please, people that know how English is written properly, does it mean she ate the contents of the fridge or the fucking fridge? if she ate the fridge and she died, it's one of them where you have to sort of go, your own fault. Like, if I decided to just, I don't know, fight a volcano as it was erupting and I died, I don't think anybody would be going, oh, poor dad, he didn't deserve this. Well, he did, because he started fighting a volcano. Now, I hope it was, you know, she didn't eat the fridge, but if she did eat the fridge and she's died from it, you kind of have to be like, but if she's just been, you know, normal and just ate some fucking mashed potato or some shit, and that's awful, it's tragedy then. It's fuck. Which one is it? I'm calling bullshit, I'm calling shenanigans, unless the Monsterverse is slowly taking place and we don't know it yet. But giant rats the size of cows. Was it cows? Or was it horses? No, yeah, cows. Giant rats the size of cows have been spotted. No, they fucking haven't. You're telling me somebody out there has saw a real life Splinter. And to be fair, if there was a real life one out there and it was in like a Komodo or some shit and it was doing loads of like karate and all sorts of martial arts, then I would be fairly done. But there's no rat walking about the size of a fucking cow. It's not possible. It ain't happening. Somebody provide the evidence and prove it. This is some Loch Ness, Bigfoot, Godzilla, Hollow Earth, King Kong motherfucking shit going down right now. There is no one's imagine walking around and be like, that rat's the size of cow. Because then you would be terrified, because rats, I like rats, believe it or not. I actually don't mind them. But they are like very, like, you know the Rick and Morty rats from whenever, what season Pickle Rick was that season 2? Them sort of rats were like, and they just want to eat and destroy and gnaw through everything. So if they are cow size, they will more than likely try and devour a human. So if you've come face to face with a giant rat, and apparently you're never more than 6 feet away from a rat, which I don't believe, because I'm definitely more than 6 foot off the ground now, and there's going to be no rats around me, so that's a fucking lie, you bunch of lying bastards. I heard that quote. Kind of like a cockroach would be the only creature to survive a nuclear blast or a nuclear war or whatever. And I don't understand that one either. I get that they're just these little insects and whatnot. But you're telling me now, if I was to get a cockroach and put it on the bomb as the bomb went off, it would survive? Bullshit, shenanigans, absolute... Oh my god, my little scratcher matches. Let's call it shit. Absolute bullshit. Shenanigans. I'm calling it now. Shame, shame. I know your name. That's fucking shenanigans. No cunt is in a fucking rat-sized cow. Cockroaches are not surviving nuclear blasts. And I'm telling you now, it is impossible for a seagull to beat me in a one-on-one fight. Because I'm a little star. Get the joke there. Going back with the mythical creatures. We're going back with the bullshit visuals. Wait there. Not that you were going anywhere. Too entertaining. But more British bullshit. Werewolf seized in Southend. I'm so... Visual. I was a werewolf. But I'm okay now. Genuinely had a mini fit for a second there. That's one of the greatest jokes I've ever heard. But no, I'm sorry, you're not down in Southend and you saw a werewolf. You probably saw, and the fact, I think it said it's been seized. So you're telling me now the police have got a fucking werewolf in custody? Bullshit! Achoo, sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. What's happened is there's a fucking nutcase that likes to dress up as a furry or whatever. I'm not saying people that dress up as furries are nutcases. I'm saying this particular one is a nutcase, apart from the people that do furry for sex stuff. Exactly, mate. And you're a dog. You'd be into that shit. You are a nutcase then. If you want to get cosplay and dress up as a little wolfy thing, just for fun, awesome. But if you want to do it because you think, yes, I want to go fuck now, no thank you, mental. But this is just a genuine mental case, and he's dressed up in that, and he's got a bit nuts in Southend, and the Southend people and police have thought, that's got to be a right general fucking werewolf, that right there has. The Southend's got a bit more of a Cockney accent, isn't it? I don't know why I give him that accent, we'll run with it though. But yeah, you haven't seen a werewolf. You saw a nutcase dressed as a furry running around Southend just giving it, oh, salamander. Salamander's a little fucking lizard thing, isn't it? It's what Charmander's based off. You don't care what I'm saying, do you? But he's saying salamander. This particular one was saying salamander. And he was in Southend. He's been apprehended by the cops and shit for being... he's been arrested because he's mental. That's why. Fucking Southend werewolf. What's that saying? Stick to the path. Stay off the moors and stick to the paths. American Werewolf in London was a fantastic film, though. I will admit that. Maybe there was a werewolf in Southend. Captain Jack Sparrow all of a sudden. I don't know if they meant to do this, or I don't know if this was released on the same day via Twitter, but Liverpool, safest place to live in the UK. All right, awesome, great, go move to Liverpool. It's the safest place to live in the UK. But on the same, I think it's a Twitter page, X page, we have girl 14 with axe in City Park of Liverpool. I'll let you draw your own conclusions there. It's the safest place to live in the UK, but there's 14-year-old girls going around with axes. Maybe that's why it's safe, because people go down there and they're like, right, mate, I'm going to go commit a crime. I'm going to fucking rob a car. Oh, fuck. There's little Susie with a fucking axe. Fucking see you later, love. Is that, maybe that's why. Maybe it's little Susie with her axe that's keeping the place safe. She could be their equivalent of Batman. I don't actually know if she hit anybody or didn't with it. It just says she's walking around. And not only that, why is there a 14-year-old girl that's just thought, I'm going to leave the house today and I'm going to take my axe? Why is there a 14-year-old girl that's got an axe? I thought most 14-year-old girls were bothered about like the newest fucking, I don't know, TikTok trend or Tanamogo dance. Does she dance on TikTok? Whatever big streamers that girls in this country are into. I don't know, but I can tell you now, when I was 14, not that I was a 14-year-old girl, even though I probably would have acted like it because I would have been like crying and like, I love Pikachu and shit. But I can guarantee when I was 14, I was just thinking about, well, Pikachu and shit. I've lived a very peculiar life, haven't I, pal? Yeah, safest place to live in the UK, but there's a girl running around the park with an axe. Didn't Glasgow have something like this? Like it was voted... in the same like thing, it was voted the safest city in Europe, but also knife capital of Europe. I'm sure there was a thing about that as well. Who the fuck does these studies? He made that a bit creepy, didn't he? Peppa Pig star Harley Bird, I think her name is. Harley Bird, unrecognisable on boozy 18th birthday night out. You might be thinking, what the fuck, okay, what's that got to do with anything? I wasn't the person that spotted this. I said it, but I also saw a comment on this story that I'm thinking, but the best thing to point out is just think for a sec, right? Why would that be weird? The fact that she's all boozy and unrecognisable. As far as I'm aware, Harley Bird has never done any of her sort of... I don't know her from anything else. I didn't even know she was the voice of Peppa Pig until I read the story. But it says that she's unrecognisable. Did people think that she looked like a pig? Did they think the voice of Peppa Pig was a pig doing the voice of Peppa Pig? Because the fact that they put, she's out on her 18th birthday, getting boozy, whatever, go for it, it's her 18th, do what she wants. But they went, oh, you're unrecognisable, I can barely recognise you. Did you think that she was that little fucking pig? You didn't believe that there was a real person behind the voice of that fucking pig. Like I said, that crossed my mind, but I'm so happy somebody commented on the story when I found it. Because what the fuck? Like, nobody's walking past her going, are you Peppa Pig? Just by seeing her. No person in the entire world ever would have done that. I guarantee you. Whoever took this picture and made this story, I bet you when they presented to their publishers, or whoever it was, for a sec, the people in charge would have been like, who the fuck have you took a picture of? You took a picture of a random girl getting pissed at town. Why have you done that? And they went, that's Peppa Pig. They've gone, oh yeah, I can see it now. What the fuck? Unrecognisable. Of course she's unrecognisable, because she's not a real fucking pig. We have visuals. That was this week's edition of the Canoosy News. But before we go, we've got to round off with... I've got so much dead fucking skin. We've got to round off with the sports and the weather as I get more flaky dead skin off us. I'm absolutely disgusting. But what have we got for this week's sports and weather? Let's find out whilst I scratch my back. We've got school kid kick. I can't remember what that means. We've got... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, here's what we've got. I don't fucking know. I've got the spine tingles.
Sports, yeah, whatever, fuck you.
This is a bit fucked. We've got some sort of prank going on in like a classroom somewhere. And there's a guy at the front doing his like, look at him, and there's two people piss around dicking about. The person at the front, well, sitting down watching the teachers, not really doing anything. The person behind him's being a bit of a little cunty cunt. But the teacher must be some sort of martial arts expert or some shit. He turns around and he fucks him up out of nothing. It's like that video. Have you seen that guy that keeps tapping on the guy's back and he turns and just absolutely obliterates, slaps the other guy, and the other guy's not done a single thing? It's that scenario. That motherfucker's potentially comatose now because of his mate. That's funny though. Like if that was my mate and I got him roundhouse kicked, I would be fucking hilarious. The weather. And for this week's weather, it's raining, absolute sex appeal. This motherfucker munching away on whatever the fuck it is he's eating is one of the most, even that little face, that face has been around. So many funny, like, people have given that little face. I've done it many times, and it's, to this day, one of the funniest faces you could ever fucking do. You believe me on that. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10. But visuals, is it turning you on? I know it did it for me. Oh. Right above my buttock. And that was the sports and weather. Before we go visuals, we know we like to just fucking... we like to tickle your pickle just before you go. And we're going to give you two little legends that don't seem to be bothered one bit about being took out by some sort of man-made tsunami. I don't think it's a real tsunami. It looks like it's one of the water park ones. But here we go.
Adons. Hopping! Hunting!
These two little buggers, they just sort of stood there looking all cool and shit as the water is about to smash them. And you do know afterwards it was one of them, you know when you see people get hit with waves and they're like, they're proper taken out. It's like, it's quite an ugly fall, isn't it? So they're like, yeah, it would have been one of them. But obviously the camera and that all shuts off and whatnot. But they took it like champs. They were ready for their doom. I'd like to think the idea, if there was an impending doom coming my way, like a tornado or, I don't know, something badass that I could not get out of the way of, that I would embrace it like an absolute G, like, come get me, brah. I'd probably be hiding and running like a screaming little bitch, just, you know, trying to run from the inevitable. It's going to catch up with us no matter what. But I'd like to be able to walk up to like a spewing out volcano and be like, come at me, brah. Kind of like these two little legends, if that was a real tsunami. But I'd probably make it really ugly. Like, help me! Help me! That's what I would do. Whatever voice that was. There we have it, visuals. That's this week's edition of the Canoosy News. Down, done, dusted. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Which do you have the, you know, your big toe, the one next to it? If that's longer, you're supposed to be intelligent. But not only that, back in the day, apparently you were a witch. But mine's bigger, so I'm really smart and a witch. Whereas I can't do magic and I'm thick as fuck, so that's obviously a lie. Same with your foot's supposed to be the size of your forearm. Mine looks like it's a little bit shorter, but I don't actually know. Go away, beast. Go away, vicious little beast. I'm telling you, werewolves were badass. And then they give us you, Godzilla-looking motherfucker. But visuals, thank you for watching, viewing, listening, subscribing. That was the news. And hopefully you can come back for every other day for some more shenanigans. Be gone! Hither away from me! Exponum Patronum! Boom! Little tiny crap ears. Look at you. Your ears are out of shape for the rest of your head. Yeah, disproportioned dog. You got a fat head. Your claws are digging right into my fat thigh and I do not appreciate it. From underneath you look like Jaws. Oh, Jaws! Were you looking at yourself there? Was he looking at himself? Did you just become conscious? Wait, dogs are already conscious, aren't they? Did you just, like, plug into the Matrix for a second and realise, look, over there. Was that me, or did he not look like he was proper staring at himself there? That was creepy as fuck. Go away, you demon child. But visuals, is that what you want? You want a scratch master? Yes, Ma. You look like fucking a wag from Lord of the Rings from this position. You look like so many things. I'm sick of insulting you. Just get it in your head. You're a weird, saggy fuck. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. ASMR dog scratch. Remember, always keep being you. And keep on keeping on. Say bye. And, oh shit, my last thought, if I was you, never, see, when a poo is a fart, but if you can't fart and poo, a poo can always turn into a fart, but if you ever fart and it turns into a poo, that's a no-go. Like a poo is always a pee, but a pee is never a poo. Bye. Oh, can you feel the scratchies? Honestly, anyone that's ever met me in life and they're successful now with like wives and kids and mortgages and shit, please don't pity me. I'm genuinely having the time of my life here. I just might be slightly fucking not all there. What you got over your nose? Ah, bye.